On June 3rd, 2021, in a game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Phoenix Suns in the first round of the Western Conference playoffs, the Lakers were down 3-2 in the series, and if the Suns were to win this game, they would be eliminated from the playoffs, just one season after winning the championship. It was the fourth quarter at around the 7.5-minute mark, and the Lakers were down by 12 points. Kuzma had the ball at the three-point line, being guarded by one of the best defenders in the league, Mikal Bridges. Kuzma knew he had to do something great to get the team back in the game, especially since he was shooting 1 from 6 from the field. As he drove into the paint using all of his might, he goes for a pass to LeBron, who was under the basket. As the ball leaves his hands, it ends up encountering an opposing player's fingers, and the ball's trajectory is thrown off, leading to a turnover. The Suns would end up winning the game 113-100, with Kuzma only playing 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Kuzma was slandered by Twitter, which wasn't something new, and this game will be Kuzma's last with the Lakers and ended his 4-year tenure with the team. On August 6, Kuzma plus other Laker players were traded to the Washington Wizards in exchange for Russell Westbrook. Looking back at this trade in whole, you can say that the Lakers ended up making a mistake, but this isn't a video just about the Lakers. I want to talk about Kuzma and if the Lakers made a mistake in parting ways with him. Now, I've always seen Kuzma as getting way too much hate from Lakers fans and people in general. Now, I can understand some of it, as his pre-game fits were not exactly what I call friendly on the eyes. He was also a very inconsistent scorer, and if his basketball IQ was a child, it would be wearing a helmet on the short bus. But the expectations placed on him as a guy who was drafted at pick 27 were crazy. Let me say one thing. I'm not pretending that Kuzma is some amazing player who has all-star potential, because to keep it real with you, Kuzma on the Wizards right now is pretty much the same player he was on the Lakers. Kuzma averages a couple more assists and rebounds on the Wizards than he did on the Lakers, but his shooting is similar. He is still an inconsistent scorer who isn't the smartest player on the court. With the recent struggles of the Lakers the past 2 seasons, after pretty much gutting a team that won the 2020 NBA championship, it has made people appreciate members of that team more, especially this season, as the Lakers are 3-10 so far and their offense is looking putrid. People like KCP and Caruso are thriving, while members of the Lakers like talentless Horton Tucker are not. When Kuzma first joined the Lakers back in 2017, 1 year after Kobe retired, the team was in disarray. They finished the 2016-2017 season with a 26-56 record, with former Warriors assistant Luke Walton at the helm. Their roster was a mixed bag with people like Brandon Ingram on it and Metta World Peace. To summarize how the Lakers were doing before Kuzma's entrance into the league, they gave Timothy Mozgov a $64 million contract. Kuzma's rookie season, by all accounts, was pretty good. He averaged 16 points, 6 rebounds, shot 45% from the field and 37% from the three. His defense wasn't all there, but at his size, there was potential that he could develop into a decent defender. Now, the 2017-2018 Lakers, looking back at them, had a lot of decent talent on that team, even though they still missed the playoffs and finished 35-47. They had Caruso, Lonzo, KCP, Clarkson, Ingram, Brook Lopez, Gary Payton II, Julius Randle, and Zubac. Now, I might do a whole separate video on this team, but just know that these players have had decent success on other teams. Kuzma made the NBA All-Rookie First Team and became the first rookie ever to record at least 1,200 points, 450 rebounds, and 150 3-pointers in a season. Cherry pick stats, but you know how the NBA community gets down. There was some delusion when it came down to what Kuzma could become. Some thought he would become a superstar for the Lakers, which obviously didn't happen. This is what led to Kuzma getting so much hate from everyone. Unwarranted expectations were placed on him without knowing Kuzma's actual ceiling. Now, Kuzma's time on the Lakers met with some distaste for some Lakers fans, but I think most fans of the Lakers can agree that Kuzma helped the Lakers more than it hurt them, especially during the bubble run. Now, his stats during the bubble playoffs aren't exactly what I call great when you use the eye test, but his role in the team changed. He was now coming off the bench for the Lakers, as they liked running AD at the power forward with Dwight or JaVale running center. Kuzma was averaging around the 7th most minutes on the team that season, but he did show impact. Even though his scoring wasn't also great and his shooting was subpar, his defense was really good in the bubble. He didn't need to score 20 points in order to see an impact. He improved so much on the defensive side of the ball in the bubble, he must have taken some secret sauce or something. He showed improved footwork and was able to disrupt the ball while staying in front of his assignment. The Lakers, as we know, would go on to win the NBA championship, or what some people like to say they got, a Mickey Mouse ring. Hot dog! Kuzma, I feel like during this time, didn't get his flowers from people. Of course, since the Lakers are so big in popularity, he did get some attention for his performance in the bubble, but he was not nearly as appreciated as he should have been. Kuzma's last season with the Lakers, the 2020-21 season, was a mixed one. He averaged around 13 points, 6 rebounds, and he was shooting 36% from the three. He wasn't shooting the ball all too much, and his defense improvements in the bubble seemed to just be temporary. The Lakers this season struggled as LeBron and A. Disney dealt with injuries, and their offense was below average. With these struggles, every time Kuzma messed up or made a dumb decision that he had always been prone to, it will be exemplified. I think one of the best examples of this is a game between the Lakers and the Blazers late in the season as both teams were fighting for a playoff spot and trying to avoid the play-ins. Kuzma was having a terrible game as he shot 2 from 11 from the field, with one of his makes being a garbage time basket. There was 1 minute left in the game, down 97 to 100. Portland had the ball, and Nurkic was driving into the paint. AD ends up blocking the ball, and the Lakers end up in transition. Now, Kuzma ends up receiving the ball at the three-point line, and he just goes for it. The contest was late, and I would say that if someone like Curry was taking the shot, it wouldn't have been clowned, but Kuzma shouldn't have taken the shot, as he is most definitely not Curry. He ends up bricking the shot with AD not being all too pleased. They lost the game 101 to 106, and Kuzma was rightfully clowned for it. What is even more frustrating is that Kuzma just came off a great performance against the Clippers the day before, in which he scored 25 points and shot 9 for 19 from the field. These two games pretty much sum up who Kuzma is. As I've already mentioned, Kuzma in the playoffs against the Suns was garbage, but here are his stats in the 6 games he did play. He averaged 6 points, 4 rebounds, and shot 29% from the field and 17% from the 3. Overall, I made this video because I saw Kuzma go off on the Mavericks for 36 points in a near triple-double, and with the recent struggles of the Lakers, I have seen some Laker fans appreciate Kuzma more. Kuzma playing for the Wizards has been very interesting. His stats are similar, and this season he shows inconsistent scoring and shooting. He is not all too different from his Laker days, with honestly the only difference being that he's playing in a smaller market. I hope that people understand that Kuzma isn't a horrible basketball player, but that Kuzma is a mediocre player who can one game look like prime Rashad Lewis and the next game look like Luol Deng on the Lakers. Funnily enough, he actually played one game with Kuzma on the Lakers during Kuzma's rookie season. Kuzma deserves a little more appreciation for his time on the Lakers, even if it was an up and down relationship. Make sure to like and subscribe, watch my previous video I did about the Ball family and why they lost their hype, and adios.